Yeah, what's good, homies? It's your boy. I'm back with a beat review. This one's called Heartbreak. I made it on 11/5/2011. I'm gonna go through as much as I possibly can with everything that I did to create this beat. All right, the first thing we're gonna review on this track is the main drive of this track, which is you got strings from a motif, you have a lead from the motif, and another synth sound from the motif. And these are all refills that I've downloaded over my time using Reason. And even before I get into that, I want to talk about how I set up my combinator patches. First thing, why I do that is number one, it makes everything look cleaner. It's all in its nice little box. I can collapse it and open it, and then I can save it as an instrument if I wanted to. That way I can use it later on for other productions. But inside this thing, I have a line mixer, compressor, and then whatever my instrument's gonna be, whether it's gonna be a Maelstrom, NNXT, Thor, anything. And what I do with these is the routing on the back. I send the NNXT left and right to their own channels on the mixer. The compressor here is an auxiliary, send and return. So if I need it, I can just use my auxiliary knob, turn it up and down. And also, I can pan everything before it actually hits the main mixer, so everything's kind of done to that instrument the way I want it to. I can manipulate the sound better, so and it also gives you bigger sound. So pretty nice. Suggest you can try doing that, or if you got any other tips or tricks, let me know. So here is what the main part of this track sounds like. Next thing I did was I added two guitars for the chorus part. I actually did these in Studio One using Contact 5 and Guitar Rig 5. The first one you see here is an electric guitar. Laid them down in Studio One and then used Recycle to chop them up into my own samples and then replayed them in Reason. At the end of this, I am gonna mix all this down into Studio One and just use the actual VSTs on there. This is just so I can get everything all in one house and see how I want it to actually sound. With this electric guitar, I took and added an equalizer to it, cut out some of the low end, about 6 dB, just so it didn't interfere with the actual bass that I played on this track. And this right here is just a little guitar riff that I did. Nothing special to this, didn't do anything at all actually. And here's what they sound like. Next, I added some drums to the track. The clap and the hi-hat are just random samples that I had laying around in my sample packs. I took and I put some compression on that, and then I put some reverb on the slap. And if you see down here in my redrum, I actually have two of the same claps. One has the reverb and one is the dry version. I flipped the rack over, and then I gated those. And here's what they sound like. And then there's a third slap on top of the clap that actually came from Reason. So there's the pack, you can find it at Impacts. It's a sound effect actually. And then down here we have Steven Slate drums, which actually came from Contact. So once again, I opened Studio One, put Contact in, and then put Steven Slate drums in there and laid those down, and then used Recycle and loaded them up as individual sounds. Obviously got a mixer here, pan them left to right as I always do. You see there, and here's what the drums sound like. I then added some bongos to this track using World Percussion refill from Sonic Reality. We'll open this up here. I didn't do anything special to this. Only thing I did was pan them left and right, and that is about it. And here's how that sounds. Real simple. Next is the bass line, which is a Phantom X refill for Reason. Open this up. Didn't do anything to it, just panned it left and right. If you look down here, we have some pitch automation going on, and then I switch it up on the second verse as a bridge to the chorus. And here's what that sounds like. And for my last review of this beat here, we're going to talk about sound effects. I'm not going to play them, but I will definitely go through where I got them from. This sweep chorus here is from Prime Loop's XXL Dance. The same with this other transitional sweep here. And this boom sound is actually, you see here, Impact. So that is a Reason sound effect. And this wind sound, which you can see here, says October. That is another sound effect from Reason. So that comes stock with the actual Reason. And here is the beat. It's not final, it's not mixed down, so I apologize if anything is too loud, too low, or you're wishing for something. Whatever. Here you go.
You are now rocking with Fresh Production. You are now rocking with Fresh Production. Fresh Production.